Hey, J Rob. Hey, J Rob. Hey, Mistria. How's it going? Hi, Rhonda. That's good. No, that was not a cowbell. That was my phone dinging, doing something. Text message coming in. Hello, Carla. Welcome, welcome. I went a few minutes early since Rebecca wasn't able to go tonight. So I can find the right space to go in. There we go. So how's everybody doing this evening? I am tired. I'm letting y'all know that right now. I'm real tired. Hey, Catherine, welcome. Rebecca is okay. She was in a car accident earlier today, but she's a little bit sore. Everyone walked away as far as I can tell. So prayers for healing for her, but so far so good. So I'm just got home just about an hour ago. I've been working full days this week, which shouldn't be as exhausting as they are, to be honest with you, but yet they are. Oh, Rebecca, Rhonda, you're working on this as well. Yeah, so I'm working on the Feels Like Home Sal from Fat Quarter Shop. And as you can see, I'm working on part 2, which is the house. Where is my... I have no idea where my cover page is, to be real honest with you. And this house, I thought I would fly through it, but y'all, I am not flying. I'm crawling through it. Not because it's hard, but I'm just trying to make sure that I'm counting correctly, that everything is doing what it's supposed to do. All my numbers are correct, because I do not want to have to frog this if I can help it. Knock on wood. Oh, yeah, you watched it earlier, Catherine. Yeah, this Sal is adorable. I wasn't actually going to start another Sal, and then I saw this one, and I have a friend that just purchased a home, and we'll be going over to hers in June for a barbecue and a housewarming kind of a thing. And so I wanted to do this. This is very much her style. And so I wanted to do this for her if I could get it done in time. And I think I'll be able to. So Rhonda, you started it on even weave. I'm working on 18 count Aida, mostly because it's what I have. Yeah, Mystery got her beaded cross stitches. Yeah, the seed beads are tiny. True story. They're very small. They are, in fact, very, very small. I know when I got Dearly Crafted had sent me a kit back last fall, and it's a Celtic Santa. So he's got his kilt on. It's a Scottish one. And it's one of the Mill Hill kits. And the Mill Hill kits come with lots and lots of beads. So you do the cross stitch part, and then you put the beads on. And trying to sort that out. And I literally had to have my pointy diamond painting tweezers. Let's see, they should be in the cup here. Are they in there? They're around here somewhere. But my very pointy ones is what I used actually to sort my beads out, because they all just come in one big bag. So those helped tremendously when sorting those into different containers. And then I use those little Tic Tac containers that we use for diamond painting that I think everybody got at least one of. I used those to sort my Mill Hill beads in. So it worked out really well, actually. Oh, there's some Snopes. Okay. Hello, Robert. Welcome. It is good to see you as well. Just working along over here. So, yeah, so mine were given to me, Jen. My sister had given me a, she found a set for like $2 or something like that on clearance. And so she gave me a little set, and she had put she did a little sticker on the top of it. And if it wasn't buried under some other stuff, I'd get it for you. But it is buried under everything. And so I didn't really use the containers, but I do use the little box that it came in. In fact, I have another one. This is not the one that she sent me, but it's one very similar. So it's one of these clear acrylic boxes like this. And it had the containers in it. And then she made me a sticker on her Cricut, a vinyl sticker to put on the top. So yeah, I wasn't real impressed with them. They don't hold a whole lot, but they are perfect for Mill Hill kits. I'll give them that. So Mistria was going through her storage sets, and she realized that she has 11 different types. Wow. I think I have... What do I have? I have the Doris containers. I have those ones I got at Dollar Tree that are like the ounce in the bath section. And then I have the ones that are kind of like film canisters. And then I have the Tic Tac containers. So that's not too terrible. I knew I wanted those Doris ones, though, like the first time that I saw them. I was like, yes, I will like this. But I couldn't afford it at that time. So I waited till I could, and then I went ahead and purchased. And I know some people came in. Hold on just a second, guys. Hello, Dearly Crafted. I know, it's hard. Like, I have to remember to pace myself. I have not been doing that with cross stitch, which I'm kind of okay with. But I do have to remember to pace myself because I want all the things all at once, and that's not good for anybody. Excuse me, let me reach through there so I can figure out where I'm at on here. The only thing that I will say about this pattern is it is very tiny. I kind of wish I had like put it on the iPad so that it was a little bit easier to read. So we're going to go in 3, 2, 3. So I'll start there, and we're going to go over 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Excuse me while I count. Oh, no problem, Catherine. Thank you for staying up and for joining us. It's no worries. I understand. I think it's pretty late your time. If I remember correctly, you are somewhere in England. Is that right? Am I remembering that correctly? Your nail art stuff arrived for when you do your nails on your video. Now you just have to learn how to do it. Yeah, I got my color street in. As you can see, I took the Jamberry off. But I have not put on my color streets yet. Mostly because I can't decide which ones that I want to use yet. Like which set that I want to use first. I think I'm leaning towards Holy Toledo. Those teal ones. With that floral toozy that I showed you guys last week. I think that's going to be my favorite one to do. Oh, it's just your internet playing up, but it is 1 o'clock in the morning. Yeah, that's what I thought. Is that I had to remember you telling us that it was late. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Did I say 9, guys? I think I was supposed to do 9. But let's stop there and count again. 3, 6, 9. One more. Go back the other way. So I'm looking forward to, once I get done with this, I will be starting on some other things, which means I'll be starting on some different fabric. And I really want to try the sewing in hand method and see if I like it. I did not like it. I tried it on that oatmeal Aida that I have Hogwarts on, and I hated it. That Aida is way too stiff. I probably could do it on this 18 count because it is a fairly soft Aida. But since I'm going to be doing that beehive for my niece and a couple of the other ones on linen, I think I'm going to try doing that while I'm working on those and see if I like that better. And that may determine whether I'm an even weave or whether I switch over to even weave instead of Aida so that I can stitch in hand if that goes a lot faster like it's supposed to. Sorry, y'all. We've got gnats here that are like so bad. Yeah, so Robert's over on the West Coast. Hey, Therese, welcome. So Mystery got brushes and vinyl stickers. Her daughter is making a craft out of trying different designs on her nails. Yep, that's nail art. That's a craft. It definitely is. Hey, Kara, welcome. Hey, Brian. How's everyone doing tonight? We are just stitching along. And another 9. I do like it when we do 2 rows the same. Makes it a little bit easier. Yeah, everybody is just saying hi. I don't have a lot to talk about this week, you guys. I started watching, I think I talked about it last week. There was a show I found on Netflix called Sweet Magnolias. And I watched a little bit more of that. And then I watched Soul Surfer, the Bethany Hamilton story. She's the girl from Hawaii back in the early 2000s. She was out surfing and her arm, she was attacked by a tiger shark and her arm was taken off at the shoulder. So I found the documentary that's on Netflix first, and I do not recall what the name of it was. But it was pretty good. So, it just talked about how like she adapted and the things that she's accomplished. She's still a professional surfer, you guys. That was her dream, and she managed to make it work, which is amazing. She's married now. She has a child. So I think that is awesome. Let's see. And then I watched the actual movie Soul Surfer with, what was her name? Anna Sophia Grace? Is that the right chick? Jen started watching The Unicorn. Am I going to do any 4th of July patterns? So I have Star Spangled Banner, which is all of the words to the national anthem that I'm going to be doing. That may be the limit, but it'll depend on how quickly I get through some other things. I don't want to I don't want to have more than 5 whips at a time. So I've got 4 whips going right now. But just time-wise, I don't want to start another one because 2 of these are year-long sals. I have that Texas one that I worked on the very first week of Mania. And then I want to finish this one before I start the next one. Now, that may not work out to be the case. I do have a couple of patriotic ones picked out, but for right now, I think that Star Spangled Banner is going to serve as my patriotic one for the moment. Let's see here. That row and that row. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we're going to go to 7. Yeah, Sweet Magnolias is a really good show, especially if you're Southern. You get it. Teddy asked that you put the video on TV so he could see me stitch. Oh, okay. The Unicorn is on CBS, but it's about a gentleman who is widowed early in life with 2 daughters, and he has 2 best friends' families who are helping him. You know what? Jen, Michelle was telling me about that one, or one that was similar to that. 5 whips you don't understand. Oh, 5 cross-stitch projects that I'm working on at the same time. Hey, Rivka, how are you doing? The CBS app lets you stream the last 5 shows free. Yeah, you guys, I've been getting that bell. That notification bell has not been quite working up the way it should. I've been getting mine about 15, 20 minutes late. So Kara has been catching up on her challenge boxes for the retreat. So those of you that aren't aware, I'm hosting a retreat here in Texas in October. And go in one. We are doing a challenge box or a blessing box. I can't really decide on a name for it, but basically what we're doing is I give them an object theme that they need to find every month. And then they find something that has that on it. They add it to the box. And then when they get to the retreat, we'll exchange those boxes with other people so that you get something different than what you brought. And then it's a surprise kind of opening as you come in to the retreat. That's 2, 3. Oh, I'm sorry, Rivka. She's in pain today. So Mystery has ordered one thing for your box. You just need to go shopping more. Yeah, I really kind of want to go out and actually like go to the stores and shop for my stuff. So I haven't been like purchasing online or anything just because, you know, I'm in Texas. So we're going to have a lot of that stuff in our stores normally, you know, kind of the tchotchke, hokey kind of Texas things. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. So Jen's going to make a video of you singing "These Boots Are Made for Walking" and me dancing. Does that work for the boots? Well, you know, I mean, you could. Fancy Floss, Catherine. So yes, we have here in Dallas, we have, I think, 2 or 3 different places that we can buy Fancy Floss. Our main LNS, our local needlework shop, for those of you that don't know what that means, is over in Arlington. It's about an hour drive for me, but I'm going to go check it out once they reopen back up to the public. But they do keep Fancy Floss in their stores. So if you have an LNS, you're able to find it. Otherwise, I think you have to purchase it online. 5, 3, 1. Okay, we're making a pyramid. I got it. Hello, Diamond Artworks. No worries. Nobody's ever late. You just come when you can. Here in Florida, you have summer stuff, but Texas stuff is a little harder. Yeah. That's why it's called a challenge box. It wouldn't be fun if it wasn't easy. If it was too easy. We have not done Wednesday Wins yet. I was going to wait a little bit longer. I was going to wait till about the 30-minute mark today before we did Wednesday wins. I don't even know what my Wednesday win is. What is my Wednesday win? Oh, I got a bunch of stuff that I had ordered, which is always fun. I love getting stuff. Sorry, y'all. Y'all can probably tell I am running on fumes today. I'm sure that you can hear it in my voice. But I always look forward to spending part of my Wednesdays with you guys. So, and I will go back and add the Zoom links in afterwards. My computer was like, Zoom needs to update. So it wouldn't let me in earlier. Yep, I'm live. Sometimes that's what you get. I even let my hair be curly this week. Maybe that'll be my Wednesday win. Hey, Mindy, how's it going? I apologize for missing the Saturday lives, you guys. I came in, we did our Zoom chat, and then I went and played bingo for a little while. And then I laid down and I slept from 4 o'clock until 8 o'clock. And I was like, oops, my bad. So I missed all of my usual Saturday night lives, not the show, like the YouTube ones. Okay, so is it Michael or Michelle? I just want to make sure I'm saying it right. At the moment, yes, the retreat is full. There is a possibility that I may have one spot open. I've got someone that hasn't made their payment and hasn't been in contact. So I'm not sure exactly what's going on with them. I want to give them every chance to make that payment. But I will let you guys know as soon as I know. But if you would like me to put you on the wait list, I will be more than happy to do that. And then what that means is if that spot does come available, then you would be the first person that I would contact. If a spot comes available. There we go. All right, we got one Eve done. Is that called an Eve? Is that called a gable? See, this is what happens when you know lots of words, but you don't necessarily know really exactly what they mean. The curse of being a reader. All right. I have been reading quite a few stories. You guys know I read a lot of fan fiction, so I've been reading a lot of fan fiction stories, kind of escaping into books and things. You're just going to show up and cling to a window with your face smashed against it. My goodness. Really shouldn't be this hard to... There we go. Huh. Right. Yeah, I'm not being real thrifty with my threads because I've got... Oh. I just lost my needle, y'all. Oh, well. I bet we have another one right there. NBD, NBD. No big deal. What was I saying? We're having a hippie party this Saturday. Oh, okay. What kind of hippie party? Like full-on hippie smoking everything party? Or, you know, like casual hippie party? Are we just wearing cool clothes? Like what level are we partying at? Oh, I know what to talk about. I was reading. And so last night about, I guess it was about 10 o'clock. I was sitting on the couch. I was cross-stitching. And I hear some pops, and it sounds like it's either, gunshots far away or possibly fireworks, right? And then about 5 minutes after you hear that first set, there was this huge bang. Y'all, I swear to you, it sounded like a cannon went off. And so, I didn't think anything of it. I was just like, okay, something happened. This is me minding my own business. And then all the fire trucks and all the ambulances and all that kind of stuff start showing up. So then I'm thinking, okay, well, was that somebody, did somebody blow something up? Is one of the apartments on fire? Because, when you live in an apartment, one of my biggest fears is the apartment catching on fire, whether it's mine or someone else's in the complex, because they're all, connected on the roofs. And so, one goes up, one unit, it could spread very quickly. And so, me and all the neighbors go outside to see what's happening, because why not? There's police running around. There's like 3 fire trucks here. They can't figure it out. It seemed like they couldn't figure out what was going on. Well, apparently somebody from the street, and y'all, I live in a pretty good neighborhood. Like, I don't live in a neighborhood where you're going to have like drive-bys or anything. But apparently somebody on the street set off a shotgun, and it set some lady's, it rattled her window so bad that it set off her alarm. And that's what called the police and the fire department here. So nothing came of it. Nobody, they didn't make us go inside. They didn't tell us anything was dangerous or anything like that. But it was a little excitement around here, for sure. Okay, let's see here. Yeah, Mindy canceled her test live. Just don't sit on your needle. I know from experience. Yeah, I think it hit the floor. I'm like 99% sure that I heard it hit the floor. So it's just stepping on it at this point. Hopefully I won't do that. Do I have a favorite drink? So alcoholic, it's probably a margarita or a mimosa. When I go to the bar, I like to drink cranberry and vodka. In the summer, I drink a lot of unsweet tea. And other than that, it's probably coffee. Coffee's like my go-to. Whatever level I want to bring. All right. Hold on just a second, Diamond Artworks. We're going to come back to it. So Michael, as in Michael, but you're a woman. Okay, I was just checking because I thought that that's why it was spelled that way, but I just wanted to check. A drive-by Catherine is basically where a car will drive by a house and they will shoot at the house from the car. So they will shoot as they're driving by, which is why it's called a drive-by. And usually that's associated with high crime areas where you've got gang activity, and things like that, which is not the area that I live in. So I just found it interesting. So if you come to the 70s party, you need yeah, I know. Listen, I used to party on the Boone's Farm, okay? Early college days, we were partying with the Boone's Farm. What is it? Strawberry. It was the strawberry one. I can't even remember the name of it anymore. Mysteria likes her sour apple martinis and coffee. Yeah, everyone was fine. Nobody was hurt. Nothing, like, not even she. I mean, her windows didn't even get like shot out or anything. They got rattled. So I don't know if somebody was playing with a shotgun or we do have coyotes. So coyotes. Yeah, Strawberry Hill. That's what it is. We do have coyotes here. And so it is very possible that they could have been shooting at coyotes. They've been known, like I've literally stood on my patio and watched them walk down the center of the street at like 8 o'clock at night. People are out walking dogs. There's kids over in the park. and wild coyotes just strolling down the middle of the road like nobody's business. That happened a few months back. Terramona Tequila Blanco. Yeah, I'm a tequila girl too, but tequila's my party drink. Like if I'm gonna party, I'm gonna have some Patron. Um, it's a thing that's gonna happen. I'm real nice though. Like I'm a very fun, nice drunk. Everybody's so pretty, and I love everybody's outfits. And I like to give hugs and cuddles and all of that kind of stuff. So yeah, I'm a very friendly drunk. Don't piss me off though, because that temper comes out real quick. But for the most part, I'm sassy, very sassy when I'm drunk too. I've got some great one-liners. So, because, some people, depending on what they're drinking, some people get mean when they're drinking. I am not one of those people. Okay, we're good to go. So, yeah. So, what is everyone else watching? Does anybody have any recommended shows? I've also been listening to some of my podcasts, catching up with those this week. I like to listen to a lot of the true crime podcasts. So I've been catching up on a podcast called Small Town Dicks, and it is basically a true crime podcast that follows small town detectives and some of the cases that they help solve or are involved in. So I really like that one. I listen to My Favorite Murder, of course. That's not everybody's cup of tea, but I do enjoy that one. And then I have several others. And then I listen to several paranormal podcasts, about ghosts and things like that. Creepy things that have happened. Like there's this one called Let's Not Meet. And so it talks about, encounters that people have, like true crime, whatever it may be. But basically, the premise is let's never meet again. That one time was enough for me, thanks. So I've been listening to some of those. Hey, Pippa. Welcome. We're talking about what we've been watching. Someone said they've been watching Seventh Heaven. I used to come home every day after school when Seventh Heaven was on syndication, and I would watch Seventh Heaven for like 2 episodes, and then I'd have to start doing the chores and the homework and all of that kind of stuff. We'd have dinner because back then CW wasn't like a normal cable channel. You had to pay extra for it. And so, and I don't even think was it called CW back then? Is that the right name? I can't remember. We didn't get the channel that it came on. Mistria is watching Upload. That's the one I think that you were telling me about last week. Have I tried the Rocks tequila? No, I'm pretty much a Jose Cuervo, Patron. I really like the higher end, the high end tequilas that are kind of expensive. Hey, Mayhem. Yeah, Mayhem and her kiddo, the WB, that's what it was. Thank you. Her kiddo and they're painting the bed, redoing the whole bed unit. Catherine's been rewatching Wentworth, ready for season 8. That one's actually pretty good. I've seen a couple of episodes, not enough to like know what's really going on, but that one does seem like it's a good show. I watch a lot of British TV. I watch Call the Midwife, which that one just finished up. It's season here in the States. So we won't see that again until the Christmas special. And then I really need to catch up on Doctor Who. You've never seen Call the Midwife? I love Call the Midwife. It's very, I like shows that have a historical type of an element to them. So Call the Midwife follows nurses, like midwife nurses, and nuns of the Order of St. Raymond Nonnatus, who's the patron saint of mothers and childbirth, I think. If I'm remembering correctly, something along them lines. Anyway, they're all midwives, and they work in the East End of London just after the start of World War II. Like, I think it starts in like 1950 or 51, something like that. So the costumes are awesome. The music is great. You know, the first couple seasons, they talk about things like polio and things that were relevant at the time, and then they kind of move on. So they're in the 60s now, in season 7 or 8, I think. So I've been watching it pretty much since the beginning, since like season 3 or 4 is where I picked up and went back and rewatched all of them. So it's on Netflix if you would like to watch it. Mindy only watches YouTube videos. Even I get tired of YouTube videos. Like, sometimes I just got to go do something that's not. No problem, Mayhem. You go have fun with your kiddo. Sometimes I just need something that's different than what I'm used to. I watch a lot of YouTube. A lot of my YouTube watching gets done at work while I'm doing my job. I'll have YouTube on, playing on my phone in the background. Call the Midwife, is that not about women having babies on reality TV? No. I think the one that you're thinking of, Pippa, is there's another one called I Didn't Know I Was Pregnant, which some of those I find very unbelievable, but whatevs. I've never been pregnant, so I can't talk. But no, this one is an older show. It's a BBC show. I don't know. You may be talking about one that I don't know about. One Born Every Minute. Yeah. I do know that one. But that's not Call the Midwife. They may call the midwife on that show, but anywho. Yeah, I don't know how they don't know either, but apparently it happens. All right, so let's talk about, it's about that time. Let's go ahead and do our Wednesday wins. So I know Rivka had put hers in earlier, or no, Diamond Artworks had put hers in earlier. But Call the Midwife is a drama show. It's not reality TV. It's a scripted show. Yeah, that cheap stuff, Michael, will give you a bad hangover for sure. Let's go ahead and do our Wednesday wins. So I'm going to go ahead and let you guys type those in and share while I have some more of my iced tea here. Oops. I think I did that wrong. And check out my pattern. Make sure I didn't mess up. I did. We're going to make it work. All right, here we go. Pippa was in a photo group, and one woman had no clue she was pregnant until she was in labor. We all rallied around for her to get baby stuff, and now we get to see her grow up. That's awesome. So Rivka's Wednesday win is she got to 100 subs on YouTube and almost 700 on Instagram. Congratulations. Those are good goals. You're getting there. Brandy's Wednesday win is that she's gotten all of her grading done for the year. Yay! Done. It is now summertime. Real summertime, not this like halfway summertime where you're just stuck in your house. So Michael loves Call the Midwife. I do too. It's one of my favorite shows. Mindy didn't get soaking wet on her walk. That is also an accomplishment. It's been raining here for like days and days and days. So Pippa's Wednesday win is she sent a needle flying last night when frogging and couldn't find it, but had a more careful look this morning and found it without stabbing someone. And she mislabeled the skein and found it today. Awesome. Yeah, I sent one flying like right before you came in, so I'm going to have to find it before I go to bed tonight. Carla finished Something Sweet by DAC and started on the newest Cheshire Cat by DAC. I have a hard time with that word. Cheshire. It's Cheshire Cat. Right? Some things don't translate well to a Southern accent, y'all. No lie. Oh. Nope. Needle fell out. Are there any other Wednesday wins that anybody wants to share with us? J-Rob has tomorrow through Monday off to babysit nieces and nephews, maybe work, but it's fun work. Yep, that's fun work. How many nieces and nephews do you have, Jen, that you'll be watching? Dang it. Where's my needle threader? I only have like a million of them. So Diamond Artworks, her Wednesday win is that your husband had an amazing birthday and had the most birthday wishes. And then also your Wednesday win is that you're getting through the confetti of your diamond painting. All right. Moving along. Kara just had an amazing talk with your librarian. He told me she was so appreciative of all that you've done throughout this craziness. That is really nice. It's always nice when somebody says, you know, I appreciate what you're doing. I see what you're doing. Like, just to be acknowledged. You know what I mean? Y'all know what I mean. Oop. Okay. Dang it. Liking the needle and knew you bought the skein, but wasn't seeing it last night when cataloging. Yeah. A lot of times, especially at night, we're tired and we're not really seeing what we're supposed to be seeing. A lot of times I'll just walk away and come back to it later. Now I've got putty fingers today, apparently. Just going to go ahead and end this one. Mostly because I don't want to fight with it. Okay. Flip that back over. So Jen's sister-in-law is going in for surgery, so you get your 2 nephews and 1 niece. Okay, that's not bad. And your kiddo is older. So, it's not like having 4 toddlers in the house. A weekend-long slumber party. Oh, yeah. Dreamer Designs sent Pippa a digital canvas to cross-reference their Nightmare real canvas. Oh, okay. Rivka's other Wednesday win is that you had a good day on May 25th. That is always good. Which was your birthday. Yes, Rivka did have a birthday. Happy belated birthday to you. That was Monday. Robert met with his doctor today about swelling feet, and you have to go in for an x-ray. You have to wait and see what's going to happen. Well, we will be sending you good thoughts and good vibes. Oh, Kara is going to be on with Mindy on Saturday, it looks like. So Michael's Wednesday win is that her 5-year-old grandson is sitting next to her. That is awesome. I know lots of the grandparents are getting super happy that they're getting to see the kiddos again. Now that everything is kind of starting to go back to somewhat normal. I don't know. At least we're not in the house, right? We're no longer stuck in the house. At least not here in Texas. Yo, I cannot. My fingers are butterfingers tonight. All right. Oh, happy late birthday to the principal diamond painter too. Oh, see? Diamond Artworks is just throwing you out there like, hey, she didn't say nothing, but I'm gonna. So happy belated birthday to Kara. So Catherine, y'all are still not allowed to see your parents yet. So yeah, Catherine, Texas, or at least the part of Texas I'm in the Dallas area. We started quarantining roughly about 2 weeks before you guys did here in Texas. So it would make sense that we stop that sooner than you guys would. And I also think that your PM is being a little more cautious. 1, 2, 3. About numbers and things like that. So that y'all's health services, your national health doesn't get overwhelmed. Look at me using all those British terms. You should be so proud. That was hard. Hey, Tebecca, long time no see, girl. Where you been? So Diamond Artworks can't wait for your kid. Oh, we're early. Her birthday is tomorrow. So happy early birthday to Kara. I've got a hair on my glasses. Do y'all that wear glasses, do y'all have that happen? Like you get a hair and you can tell it's there. You can't find it. Oh, Catherine, I don't say what I think about our president. So, teach their own, right? Moving on, because this is not that kind of this ain't that kind of chat. So we are doing good, Tebecca. We are doing good. How are you doing? 2. Let's go all the way across. You guys, I don't even know what I'm doing here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nope. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 12, 13, 14, 15. 15 is the magic number. 3. Yeah, this group is good about remembering birthdays. I will give them that. They do a pretty good job of remembering birthdays. Have I decided what I'm going to... Yes, I know exactly what I'm going to stitch on that purple fabric, that pink purple that I got last week. I already know that's going to be one of the ones that comes out. So my next starts will be Star Spangled Banner. And then I will do the beehive for my niece. And then those should be June starts. And then once one of those is finished, I can start my Halloween or my Christmas patterns. I've got several patterns on the way. I got a couple this week already that I ordered previously. And I've still got my eye on a few. But yes, I know exactly what I'm putting on all the fabric that I have, actually. And I think that okay. So like I was doing some research into how to dye with shaving cream because I'm pretty sure that's what they did. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So I'm going to try to experiment a little bit with some of this Aida that I have because I have a lot of white Aida left over. And I think I've got some oatmeal as well that I may try to see if I can soften it up by dyeing it. So that could be also a possibility. I might just play. I need to go to the store and get some RIT dye so that I can experiment. But yeah, drop cloth, a couple things like that that'll come from Dollar Tree so that I don't get it on my counters. And then I have dyed counters that I can't fix and get it off of. J-Rob is desperate for new glasses. I need to go get mine checked as well. Pippa cleaned something with old cotton underwear. I'm not even going back up. I'm not going back up to see. Therese, can you please show Teddy the pattern, what the pattern is, so he knows what you are making? Yes. Let me go get my cover sheet. I'll be right back. I think I know where it's at. All right, Teddy. Oops, I knocked the camera, guys. Sorry. All right, Teddy, that is the pattern that I'm making. Let me focus you. Nope, the other way. So this is called the Feels Like Homes house. So this area down here is a picket fence, like a white picket fence. And then this one is going to be released on Friday. So we'll have the full pattern by Friday. And we'll know what we're stitching. So right now, what I'm working on is I've stitched that window. So that's what that is there. So that's going to be that window. And then the door and the steps is what I'm working on right now. So that's going to be one of the steps right there. So that's the pattern. Everything is always fuzzy now since my glasses are so... Yeah, girl, you need some new glasses if everything's fuzzy. My stuff is only fuzzy when I start getting a little too far away. I don't know why. Y'all, this is supposed to be an autofocus camera, and it doesn't autofocus. Michael loves to, your grandson loves to sew and stitch with you. He calls it the sewing game. Nana, can we play the sewing game? That's so cute. See, Tebecca, I'm corrupting people. I mean, enabling people. Yeah, so I'm not going to do the bottom part of that, but I am doing for sure doing the words. I'm kind of looking forward to doing it because I can like customize it with some different things. Oh, thank you, Rivka. I really like this pattern. I've really enjoyed stitching it so far. Yes, Michael, if you want to know what diamond painting is, I have a channel. In fact, those of you that have a diamond painting channel here on YouTube, why don't you go through and put in a emoji so that those of us that are cross stitchers that may not be diamond painters, if they would like to check you out or subscribe to your channels, please let them do that. So we'll let chat go silent for a second while everyone puts in their emojis if you have a channel. Pippa says her camera is a pain on autofocus, so she turns it off. I can't figure out how to turn it on. So I'm like, I guess it doesn't have autofocus. So yeah, so Michael, they'll go through and everybody will put in, and whoever else, they'll put in emojis. And so those people that have emojis have a channel. So you can kind of go over and follow them and see if you like their content and would like to subscribe. And they're all diamond painters as well. I'm pretty burnt out on the diamond painting right now, but I do still have several that I can work on when the bug bites again. So, but yes, in my older videos, I do diamond painting. I said do. Oh, we're getting... Apparently, one of my neighbors is smoking the marijuana again. I wonder if it's that neighbor over there, and that's why I only smell it when I'm sitting here. Interesting. I mean, you know, to each their own, but still. going to go down here. I'm working on it, Diamond Artworks. I'm going to, as soon as I get a minute, I'm planning to do some videos to help you guys out that want to get started but aren't sure where to start. So I'm trying. I am getting a little bit of a contact high. Maybe my anxiety will go back down if I get contact high. Yep, that wacky tobacco. Yes, Tebecca does have a channel. She doesn't upload very often. Yep. It's only when I'm sitting in over here at the desk, you guys. Like, I don't smell it anywhere else in the apartment. It's so weird. All right. So, I don't really have much else to talk about. I'm just going to sit over here and revel in my anxiety going down. No, there's not. There's not even a vent over here, which is the interesting thing. The vent is over in the center of the room. Gotta watch this. Gotta watch what? I'll probably just get giggly like I do when I'm drunk. I've never smoked the wacky tobacco, so I don't know what my reaction would be. It really does, Jen. So I started it on Friday from complete scratch. And if you give me a second, let me finish these last couple of stitches here. And I'll pull it out of the Q-snap so you can see what I've actually accomplished. Pull it out of here. So my idea was this one didn't look too complicated. It'll be about 9.5 by 9.5 when it's finished. So about a 10 by 10 size piece. There's not a whole lot of stitches. So I figured I could get this done in a couple of weeks since it wasn't that big, especially if it was what I was exclusively working on. So that is what I have done so far. So Friday, I started the bird. I did the branch, and then I got part of the bird done, this lower part. And then on Saturday during our chats, I finished the bird up here. I put the leaves on, and then I started the house. So you can see it's coming along pretty quick. It's not bad at all. And I don't actually own an iron, so I can't even iron this even if I wanted to, you guys. Yes, I'm an adult and I do not own an iron. I'm not even ashamed of it. So yeah. That is totally crooked. Totally crooked. So let's see. Your guess, dearly guesses, as long as it's not close to the bathroom, wacky tobacco is tolerable. Jen says she thinks she would go back to cross stitch if it was cute and if it went quickly. Yeah, so that was one of my things about this one, is one, that it wasn't huge. Two, I really liked the pattern, but like I've gotten a couple of the small ones. Y'all get to see my. So this is the bees one that I was talking about that I'm making for my niece. It's super cute. That Star Spangled Banner, which I also think is probably going to work out fairly quickly, even though it's large. And then these are the Christmas and Thanksgiving patterns. So you can see just by the size, like these two little Lizzie Kates. This one is 60 stitches wide by 52 stitches high. It's going to be 4 inches by 3.5 inches when it's done. So like this one, I should be able to do in a couple of days. Same thing with this one. This might take me 3 days, but it should be done fairly quickly. You know, so I've been getting some small ones. Some of these, what I would call a snack size. Us in the diamond painting world, we would call those little snack size ones. I've been getting several of those so that I can do those in between these larger projects, so that I feel like I'm actually getting some finishes instead of just working on projects. Same, Tia. Same, girl. I completely understand. Thank you much. Yeah, it does take a while. It takes longer than you think. So this right here, you guys, is about, let me see, I can tell you how many hours is in here. So I did 5 hours on Friday. I did 3 hours on Saturday. I did, I think it was about 2 hours on Sunday. And then I did about an hour and a half last night. So however long that is, that's how long it's taken me just to do that part there. Anyway, you guys, it is time to head out, unfortunately, or fortunately, depending on your point of view. I believe that Diamond Art Addiction is going to be up next. She usually goes after me. So if you go over and watch her on her channel, feel free to do that. Michael, I don't remember. It was a like $25 one from Amazon. No big. I'm not too worried about it. Anyway, thank you for taking time out of your day to spend with me. I always appreciate it. Tia, don't even worry about it. I will talk to you here in a little while when you go on. I'm going to go make dinner because apparently I'm hungry now. Surprise, surprise, right? If you guys would, before you leave, go ahead and hit that thumbs up button on your way out. If you have not done that already, if you like what you see and you're not subscribed, hit that subscribe button, ring that notification bell because everybody needs more cowbell in their lives. And you guys, I will see you. Happy stitching until we meet again. Bye, guys.